May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. Be blessed by the divine. Good morning to every one of you. There is a great saying by Napoleon: desire is the starting point of all achievements. Not a hope, not a wish, but a keen, pulsating desire which transcends everything. We know that he is a very successful man, and we also know that desire is the root cause of all evils by many scholars used to tell it, and what Maharishi have, had said, we also knew that. And a great poet, Thiruvalluvar, has written a poem in which, in that couplet, what he says is that வேண்டிய வேண்டியாங்கு எய்தலன் செய் தவம் ஈண்டு முயலப்படும். That means in English, the English translation is that what they wish may, as they wish, be won by men on earth, or works of painful penance done. This great poet have written 10 couplets under penance. Penance is nothing but what we call as tavam, or loosely translated as meditation. It's not an exact translation, but for tavam in English, they named it as penance. So what he says, the actual translation, this is in a poetic way, but the actual translation is, whatever one may wish to enjoy, he can secure exactly as he wanted, provided he practices penance or meditation very sincerely. So those who are practicing meditation, I use meditation now all the time, but the exact meaning of meditation is penance. Okay, let's go through what exactly that meaning is. So anything you wanted, as you wanted, you can get if you practice meditation. That is the essence of this particular poem. So our topic for today is, we learn a lot of meditation. Do we do the meditation? Do we do our meditation properly? Properly in the sense that how it is designed, and what are the benefits we should get it, are we getting it? So do we do our meditation properly? So let's start with what are we going to discuss in today's lecture. So what is exactly penance or tavam or meditation? What exactly is the meaning by great scholars like Valluvar and general public, and then what Maharishi says. And also we have to look, the father of yoga, Patanjali, he has defined 8 Ashtanga yoga, 8 components of yoga, and the last 3 is Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. This is called Antaratma Sadhana. These 3 are called together. Now he named it as Dhyana, so we call it as Dhyana, but Maharishi named it as Tavam, penance. So there is some difference between dhyana and tavam. So what exactly that difference between dhyana and tavam? And the third, then we will definitely talk about the main score of the today's thinking process. That is, do we do tavam regularly, and how to find out whether I have done it regularly, properly or not. Is there any way to find out how properly I have done my meditation? And many times I get a question, oh, the meditation was not at all good today, or last 1 week, or yesterday. Why we fail to feel more energy when we do our meditation, either at Agna, Turiyam, Turiyati, any meditation, whatever we do, if we are not able to feel that energy or the vibration or the positivity when we do that meditation, why? There are 9 reasons Maharishi has given it, and all those 9 reasons we will go through it, so that if anyone applies to me, if I don't get proper meditation today, then I can fix it, I can work on it, so that from tomorrow onwards I can get the 100% the satisfaction when I do the meditation. So these are the things we are going to discuss today. Now, what is tavam? Penance. It is the root of the word is from Sanskrit word called tapa. The word tapa means big fire. And the fire destroys anything. And the fire transforms many things. If I have a pen, the pen is out now, but at the same time, it can be transformed into Akash particle. So the tavam, penance, the root says, the meaning of the word tapa, it says that increasing our energy level. The one definition of tapa is we can increase our energy level. That is one meaning. We know we use the word tapa or tavam in our Indian languages many places, that oh, I was not getting a child, and we did penance for 10 years, and after 10 years of penance I got a baby. So anything we want but we are not able to achieve it, so we struggle a lot to achieve it. That is also represented by the word tapa. So tapa means increase my energy to achieve something which is the rarest thing or which is the toughest one to get it. So whatever toughest thing which I wanted, but I have to increase my energy to get it. So that's a total meaning of the word tapa. So tapa means I increase my energy to achieve what I wanted in my life. And the poet Valluvar, he gave 10 couplets, and the essence of all that 10 couplets, which says that tapa means, penance means all our efforts to achieve something. And what kind of effort? To do my duty. That's the second definition. And there is a third definition to it. How I have to do the duty? When you perform your duty, whatever pain comes it, you have to accept it. At the same time, when you perform duty, don't give pain to others. See, great poet, he has defined penance as not a 30 minutes meditation. He says all our efforts are called penance, meditation, all our efforts. Okay, what kind of effort? Second definition, my duty. So I am born with some duties. Morning to night, I have to perform my duties. So doing my duty is penance, meditation. But third definition, how I perform duty, also defined by the word tavam or penance, saying that when I perform my duty, I am just asking for a breakfast. My wife immediately says that no breakfast today. What time? After getting ready for the office. If she would have told 1 hour before, I would have planned in such a way that either I prepare myself or I go to a restaurant and then reach office. But exactly when I am ready for breakfast, is no breakfast today, and that too with this voice. Then I have to perform my duty to fill my stomach for morning breakfast. Now there is a pain, I have to accept that pain. That is meditation. That is penance. And also now I should not give pain to her just because she didn't provide me the breakfast. So these are the four definitions by great poet Valluvar. We will also see what Maharishi has defined for the word tavam or tapa. Now we have discussed this, and now we come to the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, in which Ashtanga Yoga. So he says the 8 steps for yoga. Yoga means to unite, to bring in harmony. To achieve harmony, he has given 10 steps, and the last 8, 9, 10 steps are dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So let's first understand what Patanjali is trying to tell us, teach us, and then let's go to tavam, the definition of Maharishi. In order to understand what is dharana, dhyana, and samadhi, let's take a simple example of rain. How rain is formed. You know, the water in the ocean gets evaporated because of sunlight, and when it is evaporated, it goes to the sky. At proper time, the moisture in that sky all assembles together, and the moisture are assembled together, and it becomes water droplets. It becomes water droplets. When the moisture is assembling together at one place, maybe only in Doha now the raining, it is going to rain. So now in the sky, only in Doha, there all the moisture is getting accumulated at one place, and it becomes water droplet. When that process takes place, we can see the cloud as a dark black color or blue color, and we know that it is going to rain. Why? The process is started. So for a rain, there are three steps. Step one, all the moistures are accumulated in one place. So it forms a black cloud to form a rain. So water droplets are assembled together. That is called dharana. Dharana means concentration at one place. Moistures were there everywhere in the sky, but it all assembled at one place and it becomes water droplets or black color cloud, and that is called dharana. It is nothing but assembling together at one point. There are a lot of dharana practices like looking at a lamp or telling a mantra or looking at a statue or idol, or you think of something and lotus flower and you just focus on it, or even looking at a clock, how the our pointer is rotating, or the minute or second, you just look at it. That is a practice for dharana to improve our concentration. Now the second step for the rain, the water droplets which are there at one place above Doha, now all that again assembled together, now it becomes like a force, and that water droplet started falling down as a rain, and in different places the rain droplets are falling down. So now it's raining. But the water droplets which falls on the earth, now it all assembled together at one place and it started flowing like a river. That is called dhyana. Now the water droplets which are falling on the earth surface, again it assembled together, but it started flowing like a river, or even on every street we can see water is flowing. That is called dhyana. So dhyana means meditation. Now generally people use we don't use the word meditation, but in English we use that, we have to use that word. But in real sense, it is called dhyanam. Meditation means dhyanam. But what we do in Agna, Shanti, all that is little different from dhyana, but we name that as meditation in English. Okay. So now what we do in meditation, the mind is going here and there, and in step one, we concentrated at one point, and step two, which is meditation, in one direction, now the mind is flowing. It is not assembling. It is not concentrating. Concentration is step one. Now all water in one place. Now it started flowing in one direction. That is called dhyana. Okay, so what we do in dhyana meditation, very general meditation, is you look at observe your own breath within us, or you observe any light or any sound within us. Normally this meditation is inner travel, like that kind of inner travel, transcendental meditation. Okay, that is step two. The rain is flowing on the surface of earth. And step three is the water is flowing like a river, but when it reaches the ocean, there is no more movement there, and that is called step three, which is samadhi. That means it reached the original place of ocean from where water got evaporated and went up and then now came down, and it reached its destination. That is called sama plus adi. Adi is a primordial original state, our birthplace. Now we become equal to that place, or we reached that destination. That is called samadhi. That is a third stage, according to, that's a third stage in these three. These three are called under atma sadhana. The atma which is within me, it has to achieve its purpose of becoming one with the divinity. To do that, the first 7 stages are related to the physical body and mind, physical body, and some are related to pratyahara, or are related to mind as well. But the last 3 is the real practice for our soul, under atma sadhana. Unless I do these 3, there is no proper practice to my soul to reach its destination. Okay, so this is what Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga Sutra. Now, what we understood so far, meditation is dhyana, but before meditation, there is a step called dharana, which is concentration on external object. The same concentration, but it is flowing continuously in one direction, is called meditation. I just observe my breath. Breath is not at one place. Dharana means I am looking at a lamp. I am looking at a some external object. Whereas in dhyana, river, water is flowing. So now my prana is also flowing. My breath is also flowing, and I am flowing with that flow. I am not, I am just observing the breath, my own breath. It is called meditation, because like a river, my mind is flowing there, but at one place, means in along with the water particles. Samadhi is reaching the destination called the ocean, so that is called samadhi. Now what is tavam? Now let's come to the definition of Maharishi compared to Patanjali's dhyana and samadhi. When we do meditation, our mind the frequency comes down. Normally the mind frequency ranges from 14 to 40. The mind operates from 14 to 40 cycles per second. It is like a audio player, and there is a, no, as long as the song is 2 minutes, then it is here, and when the song is played further, the cursor moves here, and when the song is over, it reaches the final place. So this is just to show how our mind frequency varies from 40 means 1 to 40 cycles per second. Okay. Our mind is always looking at the external world, and that frequency is 14 to 40 cycles. 14 to 40 cycles. What we do in our meditation, we stop we ask our mind to stop looking at the external world. Close your eyes, close the nose, close the ears, and all five senses are closed, so that I don't look at the external world. So step one in our meditation, in our tavam, or in our penance. And the other end of mind is the divinity. The purpose of our penance or meditation is to reach here, the samadhi state. But the first is the concentration, and then the dhyana, and then the divinity, right? So when we do meditation, that is dhyana. Concentration, the mind is looking at external object, something, flower or lamp or whatever it is, and now all that closed. Now I started looking at my own breath, for example, which is a meditation, kind of meditation. When I look at my own breath, or in our system, we look at our own life force. That is what we give initiation for Agna. So in Agna, the life force is that Muladhara chakra circulating throughout the body, but we awaken the life force particles which is sleeping dormant in our Muladhara chakra, and the awakened one or active Akash particles are taken to Agna, and we are asked to observe the movement of Akash particle. So now when mind is looking at Akash particle, the frequency comes down in any meditation. If you, in any meditation, the frequency comes down, in fact. And then we go to the Turiya the meditation, wherein we reach that stage. So the difference between dhyana and our meditation is, in dhyana, in meditation, mind frequency comes down, but it doesn't reach 1 to 3 range or zeros. It doesn't reach ocean. The river is flowing somewhere if I do meditation. But if I do tavam, if I do penance, then dhyana and samadhi are together, and it is achieved in the same practice. There is no need of separate practice for samadhi in our penance. So that is one main difference between meditation and Patanjali's meditation and our penance. So the penance, or the tavam, what we do, not only concentration is there, and not only it reduces the mind frequency to 3 cycles per second, and it can merge with zero state of absolute space, wherein we feel that ecstasy or the thoughtless time. The time between two thoughts increased when I practice this Turiyatit meditation, more and more and more and more, right? Maybe half minute, 1 minute, 2 minute. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. My consciousness is dead there. My mind is dead there. There is no mind there, because I don't know. So that is a state of samadhi, and that even can be attained in our meditation. That is the beauty of Maharishi's meditation. The given that it's called, we call it as inner or transcendental meditation. because we look at the life force, and the root of life force is the divinity. So we go slowly and we reach that samadhi state in our meditation. So that is a slight difference between what Patanjali said and what Maharishi has given. Beautiful system what Maharishi has given it. All three are in one place. That too, when you start with that Nadi Suti, we are here, right? So okay, so now here Valluvar, great poet, Valluvar also says in one poem, those who have attained the power with religious discipline, which religious discipline confers, will be able to pass the limit of yama. That means those who practices penance, even the god of death cannot come close to him. He has no death at all. He becomes eternal, like a divinity. That is what a great poet says to tell us the power of penance. So the meditation, again, now I'm going to use the word meditation in terms of in place of penance, but you people have to think normal meditation is different, our meditation is different. Okay, now let's understand in how do we do our meditation properly. First of all, we always have to remember what is the purpose of our birth, why we do meditation. We do meditation because we want to realize ourselves. What is the meaning of self-realization? The divinity is working within me, operating within me, managing within me, and operating everywhere also. So divinity is everywhere. The oneness, that is my purpose of birth. Purpose of birth is not after my death. While living, I have to realize that everything and everyone is the manifestation of God. That is my purpose, and that is called mukti, moksha, self-realization, divine realization, enlightenment of consciousness. We perfection we call with different names just to signify that importance. Okay, so we have to remember we practice this meditation only to realize the presence of divinity in each and everything, in everything and everyone, everywhere. That is my purpose of my birth. In order to realize that bhakti mark, the devotion was developed, unfortunately it gets diluted over a period of time. So we follow this Raja Yoga practice. Through meditation, we can achieve it. So that is the purpose of our birth. So that we have to remember it. And what is life force? In our meditation, we look at the life force. What is life force? We all know that what is life force. Life force is the smallest particle. Smaller than that particle, nothing exists in the world. We call that as a God particle or Paramanu, and group of Paramanu are called Akash particle. So we call that as Akash particle. And smallest in size, lightest in weight. And what it does, spinning on its own, rotation, self-rotation. And what else it does? It is circulating throughout the body. So what is life force? Life force is nothing but the circulation of millions of Akash particle. What is Akash particle? Smallest in size, lightest in weight, spinning on its own and circulating throughout the body. As simple as that. Now we are asked to observe that movement of Akash particle. Now Akash particle is circulating throughout the body. So where should I observe that movement? It is circulating throughout the body. But the head office is Muladhara Chakra and the branch office is Agna Chakra. In the head office, 10,000 people are working. In a branch office, only 1,000 people are working. In our meditation, what we are going to do, the remaining 10,000 people, 9,000 people are working in branch office, 10,000 people are working in head office, and we awaken them. Hey, no, head office, no much work. Branch office, so much of work is there. Please come here. So Maharishi has given a beautiful initiation process by touching the Muladhara Chakra and making a 3 circle so that the dormant Akash particles are arisen, awakened. And once awakened, once we tell these 9,000 people, hey, please, enough is enough here. Please, you were sleeping here, not doing any fruitful job. Come with me. Let's go to Agna Chakra where brain is there. Such important organ is there, which decides my life. So please come. And that is the initiation process. So once that initiation is given, only 1,000 were there in Agna Chakra, branch office. After initiation, the 1,000 should become 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 50,000. It should keep on increasing if I do meditation properly. If I don't do meditation properly, then I may not get more number of Akash particle in Agna Chakra. That means what? I don't feel much energy there. If I feel more and more energy accumulating at Agna Chakra, that means more and more Akash particles are pumped up from the Muladhara Chakra to Agna Chakra. How if I, so why we don't get more energy? There are 9 reasons which we will discuss it, but let's understand how to do meditation properly. That means I have to observe the movement of Akash particle between the eyebrows. Akash particle is the smallest in size, rotating on its own, circulating throughout the body. Now it is at Agna Chakra. That's it. And how many millions and millions are there? Now, if I keep on observing the movement of Akash particle, more and more Akash particles should join there from Muladhara Chakra. Now, what will happen is I will keep getting more and more pressure there. If there is a honey drop in a floor, lot of ants reaches there. Similarly, I have to feel the energy there, or I have to feel some kind of pressure there, some pulsating feeling. I should have it, and it should keep on increasing. Oh, I should stop my meditation now. Then I do meditation properly. If that doesn't keep on increasing, oh, the Muladhara gate is closed. I am not getting more of Akash particle from Muladhara Chakra. If these are all initial stages, I should feel more and more and more energy there at Agna Chakra. And because of this process, if it keeps on increasing, there could be a heaviness in the head or heat produced in the head area. That is why Shanti meditation is given. Because when you keep meditating properly at Agna Chakra, the more and more Akash particle in head area, that too at the center of the brain area may not be able to accommodate that increase in pressure, increase in energy. Then that means I feel more heat. Anywhere more people are there, heat is produced, right? Even in a cycle tire, if I keep on pumping, the air will become heat. So that heat is developed there. Now we have to do Shanti meditation in the second stage, taking back that energy to Muladhara Chakra. So if whether I do meditation properly or not, this decides. So we have to analyze ourselves. Am I getting that energy or not, like this? So what we do, Agna, unless I feel good energy at Agna, don't practice Turiyam at all. In Qatar now we have started early meditation. You all people, though you may not understand Tamil, those who have learned, those who were initiated, you can join our regular meditation at 5 o'clock every day, but one meditation for 1 week. We have been practicing Agna the whole week. The next week was Turiyam and the next week was Turyadidam, and from today we started Panchendriya Davam, and we are going to meditate on skin, eyes throughout 7 days, 1 week continuously, one meditation, early morning, 5 o'clock Qatar time. Now, if you are initiated, the word doesn't mean Agna means Agna. It's not even Tamil actually. So Turiyam means Turiyam. So you don't need to know the language, and you can join our meditation 5 o'clock as well. So now Agna, once I get more energy at Agna, the people give initiation to Turiyam, because that's enough there now. The chakra is full. Agna chakra, once it reached the full capacity, it should not keep on increasing further and further, it will explode, right? So we take initiation for Turiyam. Now at the crown chakra, the center of the head, the same process happens. No difference at all. But after 1 month, there should be a difference. What is the difference when I do meditation Turiyam properly? The Turiyam meditation, when I do properly, what will happen is, here the mind is observing Akash particle at Agna. But in Turiyam, the mind which was looking at Akash particle, it should not stay here, it should come to this place. Now mind become one with the Akash particle. I am not observing Akash particle at Turiyam, ideally speaking. I become the Akash particle, as simple as that. So in Agna, I observe Akash particle. In Turiyam, I become the Akash particle. I am not at all even observing it, but you will feel the energy there. You should feel the energy there. But you don't have a thought. You don't know that you are observing it. You become one with it. Maybe practically what I am saying, theoretically what I am saying looks a little bit confusing, but if you practice it, it is possible. So in Tamil we say, மனமும் உயிரும் ஒன்றாக இயங்குகிறது. Both are working. They are not saying mind is dead. மனமும் உயிரும் ஒன்றாக இயங்குகிறது. Both are functioning together at Turiyam. That is why I am able to feel the energy at Turiyam also, right? So the mind and life force are together working at Turiyam, crown chakra. That is a second stage of meditation. Now, if I do Turiyam properly, I should be one with that Akash particle at head chakra, at crown chakra, at Turiyam. And more energy should be coming there as well. So I should be feeling the energy throughout the head initially when you are initiated. But after 1 month, 2 months, that throughout the head I felt the energy, it should be like a pinpointed, because that Akash particle is the smallest in size. It doesn't occupy more space. It should be a pinpointed energy at crown chakra. If I do meditation Turiyam properly, that pointed, single pointedness, that I should get it. At the same time, it should give a big vibration, big pulse. I should feel that pulsating energy there at the Turiyam chakra. The moment I get it, now I can go to the Turiyatit meditation. Otherwise, don't practice Turiyatit meditation. What we do in Turiyatit meditation, now already these two are functioning together. The entire means the both together are taken to the divinity, because divinity is nothing but the root of life force. The mind is functioning because of life force. Life force is functioning because of divinity. It is like a bulb. When you switch on, there is a current flow, so light is coming from the bulb. The light is like a mind. The bulb is like a Turiyam, but Akash particles are flowing. But if I switch on, there is no current, there is no Akash particle, there is no light. So no mind, no Akash particle, and that is divinity. That is called absolute space, where we meditate thoughtless state. There I have to go slowly. How to go slowly? So Maharishi is taking us beautifully in ladder, 5 steps. What are that 5 steps? We will check that as now. What are those 5 steps? Okay, so you know the procedure. Okay, what is the procedure for meditation? We all know how do we start our meditation. Nowadays we start our meditation with a divine song and guru prayer, and then we start with Nadi Suti. First, if I can observe Nadi Suti, if I do properly Nadi Suti, that is dhyana. The Patanjali's dhyana. Now when I meditate, means if I observe my own breath, now mind is flowing like a river along with the prana shakti in my body, along with my breath. My frequency comes already, comes down to 14 level. Even below 14 is possible. Okay, how to do Nadi Shuddhi? No sound. Longer inhalation. Exhalation is longer than inhalation. If you take 8 seconds for inhalation, take 12 seconds. You observe, you count once. Maybe we may not take 5 seconds to finish one Nadi Shuddhi. You take left nostril and without holding it, exhale through the right nostril. Again, inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. At least this cycle should be 40 seconds. If I do properly, then mind frequency is certainly below 14 cycles per second for sure, provided mind is observing the breath also. If I think of my idli for breakfast and then taking inhalation and taking exhalation, yes, it is good for body, not for mind, not for my meditation. So at least I should spend 5 minutes for my Nadi Suti and then Turiyatit meditation. Sorry, that clearance practice. While inhaling, take the energy from Muladhara Chakra to Agna. While exhaling, take back the energy along with my breath to the Muladhara Chakra. Mind and my physical action both works together in this. If I can do it 10 times, even if energy block is there between Muladhara Chakra to any of the above chakra, it is cleared. Traffic jam is cleared. From head office to branch office, no traffic jam. And if 100 people leave the head office to the branch office, it will be there. 100 will be there. That means in Agna, when I do meditation, definitely I will feel more and more energy when I keep on meditating. As simple as that. If I don't, I do meditation for half an hour, but energy is not increasing. Traffic jam is there. Clearance have to be done. Or you have to get initiated by the master to do that clearance practice. because some blockage is there. So if I do meditation properly, all these procedure to be followed. And then we say that purification of the place where I do meditation, and then the same divine energy is passing through my physical body, and my energy is cleansed or purified, and that the same divine energy is protecting me, guiding me, leading me in all places, at all times, at all, so all that we have to do it by linking our thought process to the meaning of the word. It is there. So when I say the divine energy protect me, it is always protecting me, leading me, whether I should take 10th Italy or 9th Italy is enough, guiding me, leading me where, what I should do, all the time, at all places, and day and night. See, there is a twice he used day and night, at all times. 90% the meaning is same, only few differences there between the two. So Maharishi has used in all ways so that we follow the meditation process perfectly without even 0.0001% side effect. No side effect is possible. Even I practiced this meditation in the graveyard just last year. Sorry, 2019. Yeah, 2019. Okay, anyway, so I am not asking you to do that. I'm just saying highly protected, no side effect, safety is ensured first here. So we have to follow the process. And when you do the meditation, please follow the exact wording used by Maharishi. If I go to a restaurant and I ask, I need my breakfast, which is made up of potato, onion, and mirch, and also rice, and also black dal. Can you please get me a dish? That fellow will look at me and then, are you mad or what? Please choose one from the menu card. Don't ask me some dish. Hey, come on, yeah. What I said is masala dosa, nothing else. Why can't you tell masala dosa? Why you are explaining the components of that masala dosa? Now, when I say masala dosa, dosa is served. When I say potato, onion, mirch, black dal, rice, confusion is there. If I use Maharishi's exact word as it is when I do meditation, like a masala dosa, I reach the destination properly. I get what I wanted from the meditation. If I use even one word, I change it, I am creating a new tar road to reach that place. It could be wrong. Most of the time it will be wrong because we are not as enlightened as Maharishi. Maybe hardly we might have reached that frequency 1, 2, 3, 10 times in our whole life, maybe 10 years of meditation. But he was in that frequency all the time before he started teaching us. Then why can't we just simply blindly follow? People use, in Tamil, Udal Nala Meelayul Nirai Selvam Oyar Pugal Meinganam Petru Ongi Valvom. What Petru? Petru is, there is nothing to get here. Maharishi is very clear. Petru itself is a wrong word to add in that. Means, we may enjoy good health, long life and all, no? The people use the word get, something like that. There is no God to give me anything. Unless I do, I don't get anything. As simple as that. The law of cause and effect clearly says, I can't get even 1 real from anyone unless I do something to deserve that. So there is no Petru or that. Please don't change any of the Maharishi's word as far as possible. If the organization changes it, yes, we have to accept it. Om Shanti is replaced with peace, or all that is fine. When the organization tells, yes, we have to follow it. But even I don't do it. I do it as Maharishi says, when I do it by my home. But in group meditation, we have to follow the rules of organization, so we follow it. I'm just sharing what I felt it, because it carries a lot of importance to use his words as it is. Okay, and then there are 5 steps for meditation, or our penance or tavam, right? One is the feeling. The moment Agna is initiated, you have to feel your own life energy. So far, I don't know what is my energy. I have energy, I know. But how I have felt that energy, immediately in 2 minutes of initiation, you can feel the energy at Agna Chakra. That is a feeling, is the first step. I have to feel my energy. Otherwise, I don't do meditation properly. There are people who go to meditation, sit there for half an hour. Even I have experienced it. At the end of meditation, oh my God, I went to London, I met that person, I was with him and watching a movie and went to a beach. My God, I took a movie there. in 10 minutes, 20 minutes of dreaming. What is this? Is not meditation. I can develop my thought to anything when I do meditation. That is not meditation. I have to feel the movement of Akash particle in that respective chakra. That is a step one for my penance. Second step, I rise that energy level. When I keep on meditating at Agna, the energy should keep on increasing. And then the second stage of rising is Turiyam. From Agna to Turiyam, initiation is given. So feeling is Agna, rising is Turiyam. At the same time, I have to feel more and more energy accumulating at that respective chakra if I do meditation properly. And then the third step is expanding. Now I observed my Akash particle within my physical body from Agna to Turiyam and Muladhara also. Now I go beyond my physical body. You know, the one of the biggest challenge humanity is facing to get rid of or to enjoy happiness, because our mind is always thinking all around our physical body level. We have to expand beyond our body to think big, so that we don't get emotionally affected by day-to-day activities. For that, mind has to expand. So Maharishi has given us, first expansion is 1 feet above my head, within my biomagnetic field, within my causal body, which is very, very, very easy to go there. So the first step, Dwada Sangam, Dwa means 2, Dasa means 10. So 10 plus 2, 12 inch. Dwa, Dasa, Angam is my physical body. Beyond my physical body, 12 inch above, that is the place where Dwada Sangam. So there I am meditating for a minute, and then expanding upward to moon, then to sun, and then expanding in all the directions of from the sun, and then we go beyond our solar system, then we go beyond millions of stars, then we go beyond our Milky Way galaxy, and thousands of galaxies are there. Keep expanding as much as possible, as long as possible. Then I do my meditation properly. When I reach that stage, frequency comes down to 4. When I meditate it in universal field, the entire universe, that is expanding. Then beyond the universe, around the universe, absolute space is there. It is a static state where there is no movement at all, where there is complete darkness. Now there I have to dissolve myself. That is a fourth stage, dissolving. If I carry half kg of salt, and if I put that salt in ocean, the salt is dissolved in few minutes. There is no salt there. As if salt get dissolved fully in ocean, I have to now meditate. I am meditating at absolute space. Now my leg is gone. Thighs are gone. Gone in the sense dissolved. I don't feel my leg. I don't feel my thighs. My waist is gone. Chest, stomach is gone. Chest area is gone. Shoulder is gone. Neck is gone. Head is gone. Now everything is gone. Wow. I am nothing now. I don't know anything. Nothing. I don't know also. I don't know. Means I don't know that I don't know anything. So it's a complete thoughtless state. Maybe we may not be able to enjoy there for more than a minute or 2 or 10 minutes. That is why the fifth stage is stabilizing there. Freezing. Actually, Maharishi has used the word freezing. Practically, it is freezing is, I don't want to translate that as a dream desire. No, we can't get frozen there at absolute space, because we have family there, we have duty there, and even if somebody is knocking, I have to know it, right? So stabilize there as long as possible, as much as possible. So that is a fifth stage. People can feel thoughtless state in Turyatit, but cannot be possible to continue there. That is why the fifth stage is stabilizing. Stabilizing, we may be able to stay there for more than few minutes only if I really follow what Maharishi says in all angles, in all areas. Okay, not one. Unless I do it, it's very difficult, but it is possible. Okay, so now how to do meditation properly? These are the things we have to follow that. Now, what he says, now let's understand What is the definition of penance for as far as Maharishi is concerned? So far, we explained how to do meditation, but I didn't tell so far what exactly the definition of penance or tavam as per Maharishi, right? Maharishi has defined uh, meditation. Mm, I don't know what is in English now. Okay, let's virtuous way of life. Okay, the definition of the word tavam, penance, means வாழ்க்கை neri, the virtuous way of life, art of living, not that organization. How I live, that is penance. The way how I live, the way I live is penance, is a meditation, is a penance. Now, let's just take one example. When I came to Qatar first, and the day, the time I landed in Doha airport, when I came out of Doha airport, and my office guy was there, and he gave me a car key, and he took me to the car because I was having Oman license, so I could drive with Omani license. So then he took me to my apartment in Doha. So I was driving. I was looking at Doha. Oh, the driving is same as in Muscat, or it is different, or what rules I have to follow here, or what extra precaution is required. With all those thought process, I was driving from airport to Mogalina, and it was a short drive. And then he left me there, and he went out. And then I was supposed to use that car for whatever I need to take my meals, and then to office from next day and all that. And then I had only, I knew only one person in Doha when I reached Doha, 98. So he came and we were together, and then we both decided to go to restaurant for lunch. So I was driving his car. So I was following his car. So before I took the car, he gave me 10-minute lecture how to drive in Doha. So he said, no, Muthus, you have to first go around your car. See, all four tires are there and perfect. Okay. And then he said, sit in the your driving seat and then check whether accelerator and brake are working by pressing it. When the engine is not on, okay, you just see it. And then check handbrake is okay. And then check front mirror, rear mirror, all that. Check everything physically, everything is okay, functioning or not. Now you start the engine. And then he said, oh, you have to take the reverse. Don't take reverse anytime. Oh, what to do then? First, go one step forward. Always you have to be positive. Anything you do, don't do anything negative. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Then take the car one step forward by 1 feet and then take the reverse. Otherwise, you will end up in accident. Oh, is it? My God. Okay. And then he said, okay, drive. Now you see, in Doha, it is very difficult. The moment it is going to green, slow down. Don't increase the speed of your car. Oh my God. There is yellow car, right? No, there is yellow, but you should never follow that. Oh, okay, fine. He gave me a tough time to drive behind, following him. I was thinking, what is this? Such a tough place to drive. Okay, I tried to follow it the same way what he was telling. In 2 days, I talked to some guys in my office, and then I tried to explain what this guy was telling. They were laughed at me, and then I understood from his friend, the guy who was telling me all this explanation to drive on the road in Doha, he met with an accident almost once in 2 months. He has to condemn his car once in a year. The car cannot be used because he met with a fatal accident. The car can never be used and insurance will not be paying the charges. So he is losing money so much on the car because he somehow met with an accident once in 2 months, at least once in a month. Then I decided let me not follow any of his rule. But he says he is an expert in driving. Now, the example, why I am saying it, I may be doing meditation properly because I know driving. But if I meet with an accident every day or once in a month, I don't know driving really. I should not tell that I do meditation properly if I don't enjoy the benefit of meditation. I was invited by one of my friend in Doha for a dinner, and she understood from my wife that I like adai. Adai is one kind of dosa. Okay, I like Ada, so I went there, and because I like Ada, she also made it, and it is a dosa variety, and she gave me that Ada. My God, it was so thin. I can see the other side, the person who is standing there. If you keep it on the front, right? Such a thin dosa, and it is as if like a puppet. It was boiled in oil. So much of oil on the top of on both the sides of Ada, and she knew that I like Ada. My God, she was keeping three, four. My wife also kept her Ada to on my plate. It was full of oil, and she said she is expert in Ada, but I can't eat it. Nobody could eat it for sure, except them. Now, what is the use of telling that I know Ada? What I am saying here, if I do my meditation properly, there is no use. If I don't live properly uh, beyond outside that meditation time, that is the definition of Maharishi for penance. Tavam means how I live from morning to night. That is my meditation. To live my life properly, I need a simple practice of going to driving class half an hour or 1 hour every day for 2 months. After that, I drive properly on the road. So do meditation every day for half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening, but daytime you have to drive carefully. Not like my friend who met with an accident every day or once in a week or once in a month. So Maharishi's definition of meditation is the virtuous way of our living. How I live is decide. So whether I do meditation properly or not, there are four factors to decide whether I do meditation properly or not. We are going to discuss that 4 points, and that points will decide how I do meditation properly. He says, if I do meditation half an hour, and then you have to live your life properly, right? So there are four steps. Before that, Maharishi says in this poem, Uchikul Amaranda Wayar Valvu. There is a great life sitting on my top of head. There is a great life sitting on my top of my head. What he says, Uchile நீ சென்றால் உடனே காணும் ஒரு அதிசயம் வளமாம் சுற்று ஆகும். Anyway, if people who do not know Tamil, forget it. I have a loose translation. I translated it loosely. Great life resides at top of my head or sitting on top of my head. Reaching top of head, you see the wonder of spinning particle. The moment you are meditating at Turiyam or Agna, you feel that energy. In that time, intellect is surprised by seeing that. With the habit of stabilizing, means if I keep on looking at my Turiyam or Agna, what I get, with the habit of stabilizing there. Why use the word habit? Because not only during meditation I am there at Turiyam or Agna, even after the meditation also I have to keep at Agna or Turiyam. That is stabilizing. Then you find the origin of desire. Where from origin desires are coming, and what is required and what is not required for my life. And destroying inordinate desire will keep only beneficial desires. This is what he says in the poem. So the benefit of meditation, or after the meditation, I should know, I should be at Agna and Turiyam, either one, and I should know the origin of where from the desire is coming. Oh, now I am in a restaurant and now already I took 5 idlis. Idli is so nice, sambar is nice, chutney is nice, vada was nice, and it is very hot as well. So it is delicious. Now the tongue is telling that take one more idli. Now, if I'm in Agna or Turiyam, oh, where from the desire is coming? It from tongue. Tongue knows anything other than taste? Stupid. After the tongue, everything is same. Why I have to follow the tongue instruction to take one more idli? No, my digestion capacity is only 5. I should get hungry for my lunch. How can I take 6 thing? So what is required? Only 5 idli is required. What is not required? Even if he gives 1 crore, I don't need the 6th idli. I'm so sorry. My stomach is not a dustbin. Destroy that inordinate desire which is for 6th idli. Now I have only beneficial thought. No, I can digest only 5 idlis. 5 idlis fine. Enough. That is the way of life. Any desire which comes, whether I should go for it or I should not go for it. What is good and what is bad. And I follow that good ones. Then I am doing meditation properly. Otherwise, I know driving, but I meet with an accident every day. What is the use of telling that I know I do meditation? So something seriously wrong here. Now there are four things by which you can find out, you can assess yourself whether I do my meditation properly or not.